Hello and welcome everybody to a brand new show, Matt Stats, with your host, Matt Soltis, talking all things NBA. I've been wanting to do this for the longest time, but it took me forever to muster up the courage and plan and just get it all put together. I'm going to be learning a lot, figuring out my niche, but I've got a lot of support from friends and family. I spend way too much time on the NBA, so I'm sure we're going to figure it out. And today we're going to start it out with our way too early predictions for the playoffs this season. Feels like it's been 10 years since June. We kind of got a dud finals with all the injuries. I am so excited for this season. So we're just going to dive right into it. I'm just going to do a quick, like we say, too early because there's so much left to happen. But it's fun to predict, so let's do it. We're going to start with the Eastern Conference. To start, I have the Bucks. They won it last year in the regular season. I think they're going to be great again. Greek Freak's going to lead them. They're going to be awesome. Number 2, I have Philly 76ers. They're going to be tough. Ben Simmons, I think, has finally adjusted to that superstar life, and he's hungry and back in love with basketball. Let's see if he can hit some shots this year. If he can, he'll be one of the best players in the league, no doubt. Number 3, we have the Celtics. I think the addition of Kemba Walker is going to help them a ton. I know they lost Kyrie and Horford, but I think the chemistry is going to be a lot more there this year. It's going to be good for them. Brooklyn, I have at number 4. Brooklyn's going to be really tough. I think, especially next year when they get Kevin Durant back, they'll be a contender for sure. This year, I think they're just going to be a really tough, skilled team. Kyrie Irving's going to, get his mojo back. He said he's going through a lot last year, so hopefully he has a great bounce back here. Number 5, I have the defending champions, the Raptors. They're returning almost their whole team, except they're missing the most important part in their finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. They're going to have to figure out some strategies to replace him, but I think they're going to be a really tough team again this year. Not a championship team, but a good team. Number 6, I have the Pacers. I don't know a ton about the Pacers, to be honest, but I know that they play hard. They're getting Oladipo back. They added Brogdon from the Bucks, which is big, but they lost a really big shooter in Bogdan Bojanovic, which is a good thing for us Jazz fans here. He's going to be awesome helping us. We'll get to that later. And then number 7, I have Miami. I think Jimmy Butler's going to lead them well. I think they're going to have they're down at 7 because I think they're going to have some trades. They're going to have a few issues this year. They're still trying to figure it out. They're in a little bit of rebuild mode, but still talented enough to make the playoffs. Then my last team sliding in at number 8, I have the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young is unbelievable. He already has career highs of 49 points, 16 assists in his rookie year. He's a lot like Steph, a little smaller, a little quicker, but he's going to be really fun. And I see him having a beast season and leading his team to the playoffs. So now we're going to head over to the Western Conference, where it's better conference. It's stacked. It's going to be insane. I could see 11 different teams making it in those 8 spots. My locks, I have Utah, Denver, LA, Portland, Houston, Golden State, leaving 4 teams on the bubble with the Spurs, Kings, Pelicans, and Dallas. So let's hop into it. Number 1, I have Denver winning it. They're so deep. I mean, they're going to be really tough. I think Michael Porter Jr. is going to be a big X factor for them. He missed all last season, but he is a 6'10 freak, and he can do everything. So if he's healthy, they're going to be really tough to beat. Number 2, I have Houston. I think Russ and Harden, they are stat addicts, and they are going to have a big regular season. I think that they'll finish number 2. They'll probably have some ups and downs, but when you have 2 just nasty, hungry MVPs together, they're gonna do some good stuff this year. Won't work come playoff time, but in the regular season, they'll kill it. Number 3, I have our Utah Jazz. I am biased, as everyone knows. We love our Jazz. We're deep. We're awesome. We added what we needed to fix. We're gonna be able to hit some shots hopefully this year in the playoffs. I'm really excited. The Jazz are gonna be great. Number 4, I have the Lakers of Los Angeles, and I think Anthony Davis and LeBron James are hands down the best duo in the league. They're unstoppable. They're going to command so many double teams. They're going to get open looks all day. They have amazing defense. They're deep. They got veterans. They're going to be tough. LeBron's coming back, get his 4-3, and get the throne back. Number 5, I have the Clippers. I don't think they're the 5th best team in the West, but I think with load management and Paul George being hurt the first few weeks, resting Kawhi, they're not going to win as many games to be at that number 1 or 2 spot, or even the first 4 even maybe. I see them at number 5 in an epic LA versus LA first-round matchup. Number 6, I have Portland. They're solid. Damian Lillard, everyone knows he's awesome. And then number 7, I have the Warriors there. I only think that because they're going to have just some adjustment issues at the beginning of the year, and then they're waiting for Klay to come back. But they're still the Warriors. They still have Steph. They still have Klay. They're the Splash Brothers. They have 2 other All-Stars in Draymond Green and D'Lo. They are going to be very hard to beat come playoff time, and we can see them sneak into the finals. Who knows? It's going to be fun. And at my 8th spot, I have the San Antonio Spurs. They have the best coach out of those 4 last teams. I think they're going to win when it matters. Pop's going to give them those wins. They're going to sneak into that 8th spot. My other bubble teams, Sacramento, Dallas, and New Orleans, they're all great. I love Sacramento. Buddy Hield, fun Matt stat for you here. He is one of 4 players ever to average 7 threes a game and hit at 42%. The only other players to do that are Steph, Clay, and Ray Allen. Steph's done it 6 times. Stupid. Clay's done it 3, and Ray Allen did it 1 time, and he's already done it. And he's super young. I think he's going to be great for him. Don't see him making the playoffs this year, but they're going to be tough. I love De'Aaron Fox too. Dallas and New Orleans, I see them right about the same. I think they're going to have some health issues. I mean, the Pelicans already do. Sad news, day before the season starts, Zion Williamson's out the first 6 to 8 weeks. So I think that's going to hurt their playoff chances. Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis at the Mavericks, they're going to be so fun to watch, but I still don't think they have enough talent around them to carry past all these other great teams. But that is my quick rundown of the way too early predictions for this NBA season for the playoffs. As we get deeper, we're going to talk more deep into the playoffs because, like I said, come playoff time, teams like Houston, Portland, Spurs, Nuggets, they all way different teams than they are in the regular season. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait. Thank you guys for joining me. We're going to keep these segments coming. We're going to have friends on. We're going to have a lot of fun stats. It's going to be great. I appreciate you all tuning in. I'm your host, Matt Soltis. We'll see you next time.